Hi Taurus, welcome to your general reading. I hope you're doing well. Welcome back. I love you guys. We're going to see what we got cooking in the kitchen this week for my Taurus energies. If you're here as a cross watcher, you're more than welcome. Only take what resonates. Personal reading information is down below in the description box. If you're here for your Taurus sun sign, it does not resonate, go watch the other videos. Whatever's going on astrological time might be affecting more in your Taurus placement. All right, let's see what we got for you. I'm seeing a casino. I'm seeing craps, the game when you roll dice. I'll be gambling on something this week. Going to the casino. What do we have for my Taurus energies? We have the Five of Swords reverse. Strength card reverse. You're releasing control over something this week, Taurus. You have no control over something, and you're not trying to have control. This is Leo as well, represented by the Leo Major Arcana. Might have Leo in your chart, might be dealing with Leo. But the Five of Swords reverse, the Strength of Swords reverse, means that there's a situation that is out of your control, and you were submitting to that. You're not trying to have control. You're not trying to play any games. You're not trying to, exercise any of your willpower over anybody else or anything else. It's the full acceptance of that is out of my control. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm not going to let it trip me up. I'm not going to have an ego issue about it. I'm not going to play mind games about it. Like I do not have control over that person, over that situation, over whatever it is. Which is healthy. Releasing control. Then we have the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like one way that you guys have distance or release control over a situation, or you just simply do not care, is by diving in and focusing on yourself, focusing on your work, focusing on what it is you do for money. You guys are preoccupied. This is out of sight, out of mind energy. I don't care. That doesn't bother me. I don't feel fazed by it because I am focused elsewhere. Again, it feels very out of sight, out of mind. So Taurus, if someone's trying to, if someone's trying to play a game with you back and forth, or if someone's trying to be controlling over you, I don't feel like you really sense it or see it because you're just so focused on yourself, on your work, on you. I mean, this is a lot of focus and dedication here. If someone's trying to get you distracted from your work, trying to get you distracted from yourself, it is not working because you're not even seeing them to get distracted from them. Feels very out of sight, out of mind. Like, I don't see you, I don't hear you, you don't exist. You're very focused and have a lot of intention on what it is that you are doing in your life. We have the King of Cups. I also feel a lot of forgiveness here. You're very loving, very caring in this energy. You have a lot of compassion, love, and empathy to give. I feel like the reason why something doesn't have a hold over you, Taurus, is because you forgive that person. You forgave that situation. Therefore, you're not sitting in your ego about it. And you can go about your business. You can go about your day. I forgive you. Therefore, I can focus my energy elsewhere. I feel like a lot of my Tauruses know that hate, resentment, and low vibing emotions take a lot of energy. And you're just not in that mental state. You're not in that energetic state. You're not in that spiritual state to waste your energy on anything that's low vibe. You understand that the only thing that you can control, Taurus, is yourself. Therefore, you're not trying to control anything outside of yourself. I feel like a lot of you guys practice meditation or practice some sort of hobby that allows you to get your energy out in a healthy way. Therefore, you can recenter yourself and bring you back to balance and focus on what is best for you and what you need. You don't have this need to control the external. You know that the only thing you can focus on and control is yourself. I like that. There's a lot of self-love here. A lot of compassion for yourself and a lot of compassion for anybody in your life that may have a little bit of an ego, that may have a control problem. There's a lot of forgiveness here, but there's a lot of tunnel vision as well. Out of sight, out of mind. I feel like you just embody love this week. Like, I unconditionally love myself. Therefore, I can love you. I can show you compassion. I can show you empathy. I can show you forgiveness. I can show you gratitude. But it feels like you're harnessing a lot of your energy towards yourself. We have the Four of Pentacles. I feel like a lot of you guys have dealt with a very controlling situation or person. And they don't have control, or the situation wasn't able to be controlled because Taurus did not allow that by simply being loving, kind, compassionate, and focusing on themselves. You never focused on anyone or anything outside yourself for too long. You knew better than that. You know everything starts from within, and therefore everything is created on the outside. But I do feel like you've dealt with somebody who has a lot of, has a very controlling nature. But you know that you can only control yourself. You can only control your reaction to things. You can only control how you feel about something. You can only control where you put your energy. Like, you know that there's nothing else outside of yourself that you can control. I feel like you're very stable in who you are, like 4 pillars. You're very balanced right now. You're very stable in who you are. You accept yourself. The 4 does lead to the 8. Balance. Then we have the 3 of Pentacles. Yes, Taurus. For some of you guys, some people that you're friends with, some people that you have as an acquaintance, some people that you work with, some people that are in your family have this need to control externally. And you, Taurus, have at one point been one of those people external that they felt they needed to control. They're recognizing they can't control you because you recognize that you can only control yourself. So you put a lot of focus back on yourself. You put a lot of, I heard hope. You have a lot of hope. That's cute. You have a lot of hope. That's good. You have a lot of hope. But I'm getting you put a lot of focus back onto yourself. The only thing I can control is me. I can't control you. You can't control me. You can only control yourself. I can only control myself. But it feels like there's some people around you that do have a very controlling nature, or may have wanted to put you into a box, and you didn't accept being put into a box because you yourself wanted more than what people around you wanted for you or were going to allow you to do. So you left that environment, or you just didn't focus on it. It feels like a total focus on self. La 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 la. I don't hear you. I don't hear you. I don't hear you. I don't hear you. You're external from me. I can't control how you react to what I'm doing. I can't control anything outside of myself is really what I'm getting here. Even though someone tried to or wanted to. Because the 3 and the 4 make a 7. I feel like you've spent a lot of time and energy with some people around you, but again, you're choosing yourself first. There are people that have invested in a relationship with Taurus here on a platonic or romantic level, on a family level, on an acquaintance level, and they want to be able to control Taurus. But Taurus was never able to be controlled because Taurus was always an 8 for themselves. Yes, they invested back in this relationship, but they invest more in themselves first. They put themselves first. Knowing that if they put themselves first and their needs first, they can be a lot for a lot of other people. They can have the love, the compassion, the empathy to give to other people, but they know they have to give it to themselves first. This is a very emotionally healthy individual right here that recognizes that if I nurture myself and I give to myself and I control myself, therefore I can give a lot more out. So it's better to focus on myself and control myself than to control the external. But there is an external person or persons that don't feel that way, don't think that way, and don't have the same emotional strength and emotional healthiness to understand that. Bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Cups reverse. I do feel like this person or people are quite upset at the fact that you are so focused on yourself. But you're not selfish, Taurus. Again, if you nurture yourself, if you love yourself, if you give yourself, you can give that out. This is a masculine energy. Biological male or not, this is a masculine energy that gives, provides. So you can provide love, you can provide compassion because you have the emotional capacity to do so, because you give it to yourself first. You fill up your cup before you go and pour into other people. You control yourself. I feel like you have a lot of emotional control as well, where you're dealing with people that have a lot of ego, but people have recognized they're not able to control Taurus. And it actually makes them upset because they don't know how to control themselves. So if you're a person in their life and they can't control you, that makes them reflect negatively upon themselves because they look to control the external rather than the internal. But it feels like you're in a really good spot. You're doing your own thing. You're really focused on yourself. And it's kind of ego tripping people around you or a person around you that wants to keep you in a box. And you're not going to be kept into a box. But it doesn't feel like you hold any anger or resentment or hate towards this individual or these people, because you recognize, because you're emotionally mature, that they are emotionally immature. Okay, let's grab an animal oracle for you, Taurus. I just heard the elite. Okay, the elite. We have the antelope, decisiveness. Make a decision and take appropriate action. Again, you are in charge of your life. You make your decisions, you take action, and you reap the consequences or the benefits. You are the leader of your life. No one else can lead Taurus. No one else can dictate Taurus, because there's some energies I feel around you, Taurus, that really do want to. But you're a leader in your own right. But I'm going to leave that there, Taurus. I love you guys. I wish you the very best. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification bell on the side. It will alert you when readings are posted. If you do want a personal reading, go down below. Follow the link. Everything you need to know is there. And I love you. Be kind this week and drink your water. Have a good one, Taurus.